Hi guys, welcome to my vlog, and it is something that you guys wanted, the Q&A vlog. So I did ask you guys on my stories, my Insta and TikTok stories, about what questions you wanted to know answers to, and I got a lot, which I did expect. I don't think I can answer all of them in this video, but I have chosen some to answer today. So let's get started. So the first question was, how did you meet your husband? I don't know if you guys are expecting something really big, but it's really not that big. How I met him was actually through a mutual friend in high school. They wanted to get close to his friend, so they introduced me to him, and then we were all a group. And then it just turned into something I never expected, but I will never regret in life. The next question was, why did you get married so early? To me, it didn't really feel early. It just felt right for me. I was emotionally and mentally ready. I don't know. I felt the love, the care, the respect that I've never felt before. Just to be clear here, everyone's journey is different. Okay, I'm not gonna say, everyone gets married early, or like that's something that people that are forced to do. Not my words, yours. I'm telling you, I wasn't forced, I wasn't rushed, there was nothing that rushed me. It's just something I wanted, and I'm not gonna change it for the world. So the next question was, how did you know your husband was the one? So how did I know? I felt safe, I was happy, I felt loved, I felt cared for, and I felt understood. That was something new, that was something that was never consistent in my life, and that was all I needed. I'm sorry, it got dark. I just have songs playing, so it switches per background. The next question was, who are your best friends and how did you meet them? My best friends are Akshaya and Rinda. There was no chaotic story or like big story on how I met them. It was a basic, simple way. Just people introducing them to me, and we created something very special. The next one is, how do you and Akshaya know each other and how long have you guys been friends? We've been friends for 4 years now. I've met her in high school when I was in grade 11, something like that. And how did I meet her? First I met her when I saw her with a baby, like a doll baby, in her hands, asking people to carry that baby. She was in parenting class, so that's how I met her. But then after, I met her through a mutual friend, which was a proper introduction. But I'm grateful for meeting her. She's basically the biggest support in my life right now. So yes, if you're watching this, I love you. The next question was, what's your favorite color? I wouldn't really say I have a favorite color. It's more of a shade, but it's black. And the next question was, are you still studying? Yeah, I am. I'm still studying. I'm in college right now. So the next question was, how did I adapt to the parenthood era? To be honest, I didn't really adapt. It seemed so natural. I didn't really have to change. It just felt like it was meant to be. Of course, I had to learn a lot because obviously I had 2 kids in such a close gap. So of course there was a lot to learn. There was a lot to there was a lot to manage, but I don't know. It just felt so natural. I just love being a mom. Yeah, that's what I meant. So the next question was, how do you manage being a mom while still prioritizing time for yourself? Honestly, how can I say this? I am very busy, especially the fact of being in college and being a mom for 2 under 2. It is very busy, very chaotic. but I still managed to find time for myself, like something, I don't know, I won't say it's big, but like, having coffee, getting some rest while they're asleep, because that's all I need. I really don't expect, anything else. Everything else I just managed to do it with my kids, like going out, watching TV, listening to music, whatever I did before, I just do it with my kids now. I know, I'm in the dark. By the way, yeah, that's because he was sleeping, so I didn't have the light on. I just have the TV on, so yes, my face will get dark, but I hope that's fine. But yes, moving on to the next question. It was, how was your experience with 2 under 2? Honestly, it's not that easy. It's not always easy. There are exhausting days, there are tiring days, but guess what? I just love it. The next question is, has your children met your side of the family? No, they haven't. And to be honest, for now, I'm not planning on that. The next one was, do you have any contact with your parents? If not, do they still try to contact you or something like that? So, I don't know how to put this. Do I have contact with them? I mean, I do. I mean, they call occasionally or like once in a while, but to be frank, I'm not really in contact with them right now, by choice. Right now I'm just focusing on life and what's best for my family, especially my kids. But what I meant by I have contact is I have their numbers, they have my numbers, they have my husband's number, and they call. They call once in a while, but I don't want to be in contact for personal reasons. The last question was, how many kids do I want to have? To be frank, before I even had kids, before I got married, I've always wanted 5 kids. But for now, I already have 2 and they're 2 under 2, so for now I am fine with 2 kids. Maybe in the future I might want more. And you guys also wanted my love story, marriage story, but I'm gonna leave that for another vlog. So for now, bye!